And this story continues to roll on. Sources are telling Bloomberg that Ant Group is planning to fold its financial operations into a separate holding company that could possibly be more easily regulated like a bank. Quoting, "The operations that Ant is looking to fold into the holding company include wealth management services, consumer lending, insurance, payments, and MyBank, an online lender in which Ant is the largest shareholder," the people said. Under the financial holding company structure, Ant's businesses would likely be subject to more capital restrictions, potentially curbing its ability to lend more and expand at the pace of the last few years. That said, the proposals suggest Ant would still be able to operate in financial services beyond its payments business, quelling investor concern about how to interpret the central bank's Sunday message when it asked Ant to return to its roots as a payments provider. Quote, "This means China is still trying to encourage domestic consumption, and they need platforms like Ant to help with consumer loans," said Wang Zhen, a Shanghai-based analyst with UOB Kay Hein Holdings. "The key is that consumer lending shouldn't be over-leveraged," end quote. On this news, SoftBank Group rose 4.5%, the most in more than 2 weeks. Alibaba Group Holding rose 5.7% in Hong Kong, the most since November 5th. The Japanese company is the largest shareholder in Alibaba, a major backer of Ant, end quote. To underline what's going on here, again, quoting at Bloomberg Quint on Twitter, 2 months ago, investors were on the cusp of a massive windfall from what would have been the world's largest IPO. Now the hundreds of millions of dollars invested with Ant Group are in jeopardy, end quote. And quoting Taisu Zhang on Twitter, quote, "Thing is, Ant never would have become so overwhelmingly large in the first place without years of government support. And now that it's starting to grow out of control, the government has to take apart its own creation. A real modern-day Frankenstein story," end quote.